That Saraswati Thakur glorification to Maharaj, variety going, done by preaching and writing, meditation. one day Guru Maharaj gave a lecture about the Saraswati Thakur. That time I have no tape recorder, but I have paper, journal, document, and I am collecting that short and well. The whole lecture of Guru Maharaj. Suddenly I got that lecture and I got the book, journal, document. And you want to hear what is there, you want to know before publishing what is inside there. I cannot actually explain, translate from Bengali to English, but I can explain what was in that Guru Maharaj's lecture about Srila. He first started with his song. You know, maybe everybody in our group you will sing that song, Jai 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 Paramahamsa Mahasaya, Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Goswami Thakur Jai Parama Karunamaya Dinahi Agati Gati, Nilachale Hoya Jai, Sri Gaura Mandale Asi Prema Bhakti Parataki, জীবের নাচিলা তব ভয় তোমার মহিমা গাই আমি থাকতে মোর নাই যদি পারি তবে পারি দেহ যদি শক্তি বিশ্বহিতে অবিরত আচার প্রচারে রত বিশুদ্ধা শ্রীরূপালিরত। When Srila Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur took Sanya, before that he started his preaching. Actually, his preaching started from 12 years old time. When he was 12 years old, from that time. And everybody from that day can recognize this boy. Maybe in future will be a big acharya. And that way, they are watching Saraswati Thakur. And when he had got young age, Bhakti Thakur gave whole charge for preaching the conception of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and given the charge of Srila Mayapur. He first was very renounced mentality. First do not want to take the Mayapur charge. But Bhakti Thakur said, why you are afraid to take this charge? You are afraid from Maya and you want to be Mayavadi. Mayavadi means you will live from Maya. And after that you have no one. You may be disconnected with Maya, but after what is their future, in the equilibrium they will stay, no other work there, no their existence. Actually, they will merge in the equilibrium and forever they will stay. Actually, that is not our life's goal. Our life's goal is service to Mahaprabhu, and for service of Mahaprabhu, we can do anything and everything, and we can tolerate everything. Then why not we tolerate some service for that? And Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur was very much inspired to hear that, and he told, yes, for Mahaprabhu service, I can tolerate everything. Charge and I subject for seva. That way he started he started seva of Mayapur, and from Mayapur he started to preach all over India that time. And his preaching was very straight and very strong. And No problem, not necessary. And everybody was very fearful to see his preaching move. That is, they are thinking, Saraswati Thakur will demolish our egoist position. That time, Mahaprabhu's name nobody taking. Mahaprabhu's name somebody taking, a good person. But other person, they are thinking who is follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are very low caste man and very lower position. Even they are not spelling the Vaishnava word nicely. Spelling or
Pronouncing
the Vaishnava word nicely. They are telling Vaishnava. Or Vaishnava not telling. Oh, they got in heaven. Like that. But from that position, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur took us this higher position. Now all over the world, they know what is the position of Vaishnava. Saraswati Thakur first started in Minnapur district, there he is preaching, and there he first glorified the Brahmin's position. And 2 days he gave lecture about Brahmin and glorified very well. Then he started to preach Vaishnava. And Vaishnava's position overall from the scriptures and through the reason, he reasonable way that established there. And there was 10,000 people gathered. We have got some experience, yes, it is possible. We went Mahaprabhu's parikramas 2 days ago, some district, Hooghly.
Yes.
There also we have seen.
Yes.
Yes, it is possible. Before I cannot think it was possible or not. But when I went to preach there, and I have seen yes, when all the Pandits of Bengal together, there are 10,000 people. Very easily, maybe together. Anyhow, that way, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur started first his preaching. And then, from every corner, what debating coming or fighting coming, he alone given that fight with all the upper sampradaya. Upper sampradaya means
opposing.
upper sampradaya, they are taking name of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but doing wrong with preaching about Mahaprabhu. They are on sampradaya. Then he established Chaitanya Charitamrita. He written Anuvasya, Bhakti Thakur composed Amrita Vasya, and he felt it is not sufficient for the all. Then Bhakti Thakur composed Amrita Vasya. He written commented. Vasya means commented.
Yes.
Purport.
Both.
And Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur again started to explain more big way, that is Anubhasya. Anubhasya means under guidance of Srila Thakur, I am giving more explanation. But he not given, that also I am giving. That is, you are always seeing the Chaitanya Charitamrita is a big book. There is two bhashyas. But now we are established in the conception of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is all over India. Now know what is conception of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. at least they are respecting Mahaprabhu's religion. And now, by the mercy of Srila Swami Maharaj, it is translated in English and big volume, 17 volumes, 17 big volumes, now all over the world. It is spreaded, the conception of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur and Thakur in English language. Anyhow, Guru Maharaj that day explaining when Guru Maharaj and some devotee of Srila Saraswati Thakur, he started from Mayapur, but after that Gaudiya Math when he established in Calcutta, they are very big establishment, you have seen maybe. And from Gaudiya Math, many preachers, Prabhupada sending door to door and go and fight and demolish the illusory environment and establish Mahaprabhu's conception. And they are also doing very straight and broad way. And everywhere they are going, and everywhere they are straight, challenging to other sampradayas. The Mahaprabhu's religion is the highest, and this is the only religion for the jiva soul. And no other religion necessary in this world, only that Vaishnavism, what given Mahaprabhu, that is our only life's goal. That way he started to preach. But everybody not will like that. Then they are giving always fight. And sending that sannyasi, Sripad Ban Maharaj, Sripad Gosai Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, etc. He sent to Maimansingh district. There is Siddhanta, one place. There are also many Sahajiya Sampradaya, very strong, and they given very badly opposition. But one good man, they given their shelter, and there was many Jati Goswami and many Sahajiya society. They given the heavily opposition, but few good souls, they were very much inspired to hear that preaching of Saraswati Thakur, the conception of Sriman Mahaprabhu, and they arranged there a big meeting. And few days their meeting run, and preaching was very widely, and many of the auspicious souls, they come in the line of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur. You have seen behind our mart, there is few houses. They also come from that town. They are also Guru Maharaj's god brother, and respecting Guru Maharaj very much heartily. Yes, yes, 14 family came around this mart. And the land, where is lady's house, there is Govinda's house, and all land was themselves land. They took land here and wants to stay, but they all now disappeared, and their son and family not wants to stay here. Then they sold it to us, and now it is our devotees' shelter. Anyhow, that time there was one very good, pious man. He had seen and watched Prabhupada's preaching style and Prabhupada's devotees' mood of preaching, And he was very much inspired and he composed that song, Jai Re Jai Re Jai Prabhu Mahasaya Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. And there he explained whole life of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, which way he has done his preaching and established Mahaprabhu's conception. And many Prabhupada have got much painful situation and dangerous position for the preaching, and which way he come out from that environment, everything explained in the song. And Guru Maharaj told that man not took initiation from Prabhupada. Actually, he have not got time to take initiation. Before initiation, he was inspired so much. And after that, he cannot got chance to come to Prabhupada. Maybe he disappeared. Anyway, his song that Jai Re Jai Re Jai Paramahamsa Mahasaya, his song one day given in the hand of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur when he is giving lecture. And before that, and seeing that song, Prabhupada was very happy. That man, he has got all clue of my preaching style and explained in the song. Then he gave it to the hand of Kunja Babu. Kunja Babu was that time General Secretary of Gaudiya Math and very dear to Prabhupada Saraswati. Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur likes him very much, but not like his all activity, no doubt. But Prabhupada don't care for that. What some money going this side or that side, he do not care. He did preaching, and Kunja Babu, he was full charge for preaching. And Kunja Babu doing all the seva of Gaudiya Math. Now Gaudiya Math, that time, Gaudiya Math living within shade of Kunja Babu. Prabhupada, he was Acharya and non-compromised attitude, non-compromising attitude. He is not compromising with anyone. His preaching was very hard. You have got some inspiration from the books of Guru Maharaj, from the books of Saraswati Maharaj. The Prabhupada's preaching style, non-compromising style. And they are attacking everybody, at top to bottom. That was their idea. Here everything is alloyed and everything taking us like a specific gravity of this earth. Everything wants to keep us in this mundane world, not giving us relief from this dirty environment. Then Prabhupada cannot compromise with anyone. But Kunja Babu, he has some alloy metal, and pure gold you cannot make the ornaments through the pure gold. You know that if you make through pure gold any ornament, that will be design low, always. Design little pressure and design will go. Then some alloy necessary there in the gold, then it will be hard. And Kunja Babu was like that, very hard for Guru. And Prabhupada used Kunja Babu full, and Kunja Babu also was very much attach with Prabhupada's preaching and devotion, no doubt. Maybe he's outside something disturbance. But Prabhupada, Saraswati Thakur, when don't care that, then we cannot say anything about him, actually. And Kunja Babu given shade to, shade or shadow? Shade to all the devotees of Gauriya. Then he was the best one servant at that time. And when he is living inside of Prabhupada giving to his hand. And Kunja Babu given to singer, and singer sang that song, and everybody was stunned to hear that, which without initiation that man have got full inspiration, preaching inspiration of Prabhupada. They was very surprised. But Guru Maharaj said, he actually have seen Prabhupada through his mercy. He have got mercy of Prabhupada. And mercy gone to him through his devotee. Like Srila Bhakti Gosai Maharaj, Srila Maharaj, etc. They were there. Anyhow, Guru Maharaj also here named a Kunja Babu given that for singing the Toilakya Brahmachari. His tune also was very nice. First, Prabhupada the heart, full glorification of his divine grace. And Guru Maharaj said here, Srimad Mahaprabhu himself glorified through that man to his devotee. Prabhupada Srila Saraswati Thakur. That is Guru Maharaj's interpretation. Radharani, Sita Devi, they born without father and mother. And this song also without initiation comes out from that man. Anyhow, in that song, Guru Maharaj described there, in Bengal, that time, Sahodya Sampradaya and Smarta Sampradaya. Two Sampradaya was in the Bengal. They was like cloud, and they covered all the light, sunlight. And Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, with his strong preaching conception, through his strong preaching conception, he made clear the sky of Mayavad and Saudhyavad. Cloud of Mayavad and Saudhyavad, he cleans up first. Mahaprabhu, he preached in Benares. Mahaprabhu, he preached in Benares and demolished the Mayavad and established their Krishna conception. And Prabhupada and Saraswati Thakur also, like Srimad Mahaprabhu, have done this seva. And he established, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur also established one mission in Benares. That time Guru Maharaj went to Benares for helping them establish. In the Benares there is very big Pandit many big Pandits in Benares, they are living and all Mayavadis. And Gaudiya Math preacher, they are not, everybody not was scholar in Sanskrit. Then they have got trouble. That is, they cannot speak fluently Sanskrit and cannot debate with that Mayavadi that way. And Jayawar Maharaj, he was Prabhupada's disciple and very dear disciple also. Jayawar Maharaj was in charge of that Benares Gaudiya Math. And he wrote letter to Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, if you send Srila Maharaj here, then we can demolish this Mayavad here. Then Prabhupada sent to Srila Guru Maharaj there in Benares. And there also, there was too much influence in the Bengali society, the Ramakrishna mission's influence. Ramakrishna mission, Bharat Seva mission. And all Bengalis respecting that Ramakrishna mission. And Guru Maharaj first started from Bengali section. And Bengali, they were very large who is living in the Benares. Very much large, and that is, they are good barrister, lawyer, judge, like that. And big businessmen maybe, few. They are living in Benares and Guru Maharaj started through them with preaching. And I heard from Srila Jayawar Maharaj, when Sridhar Maharaj started the preaching of Mahaprabhu's conception and Prabhupada's conception, it was miracle result we have seen. And his expression is very nice. I cannot spell it, I cannot express in English. When in the jungle, they are in jungle some coming in flower garden. That if you cut the jungle head only, then jungle again 3-5 days they will grow. But if you take their root out, then they not will grow again. The Guru Maharaj's preaching was like that. He is taking root up from the earth, and he is demolishing that way the Mayavad and Saujyabad and Ramakrishna Mission's conception, Bharsavasam conception, all is taking root up from the...
You remove their deep-rooted beliefs.
Yes, they remove their
deep-rooted beliefs.
Uprooted.
Uprooted the deep-rooted beliefs.
Uprooted beliefs. They remove. And Jayawar Maharaj himself told, I surprised, we cannot speak with that some justice, some lawyer, and they are very much respecting their Vivekananda's photo or Ramakrishna's photo in their house. But Sridhar Maharaj gone and they are very heavily given fight with them, and he took up root from the earth. And that way Guru Maharaj started their preaching in Benares by the order of Srila Govinda Maharaj. And later Saraswati Thakur went there. And there also Saraswati Thakur explains one sloka of Srimad Bhagavata we heard from Guru Maharaj. I can remember that sloka, but I cannot explain like Guru Maharaj. Satya Pratam, Satya Param Satyam, Satyasya Joning, Isam Satya. Everything existing within the platform of truth. That is the meanings of that sloka. But varieties way, Satya Bhutam, Satya Padam, Satyam. This way, Guru Maharaj has given that explanation. Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur given that explanation when there. And Guru Maharaj told, I was very sad that I cannot write very quick, like shorthand. And Guru Maharaj always thinking, I lose this explanation, I lose this purport of this sloka. Then lastly, Guru Maharaj, when told to Guru Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, Prabhu, today what I lose, I cannot say. Your lecture today was extremely very good. And Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur said, you are Govardhan that day.
Yeah, Govardhan.
You are Govardhan. You are foolish. When you will sit with me, you must keep one pen and some paper with you. And why you not written this short note of my lecture? It was necessary for me, Prabhupada said. My lecture was necessary to hear again by me.
Saraswati also wants to.
He said, what? But I am happy that you understand something. And Guru Maharaj said, yes, Prabhu, I am very unhappy that I cannot record anymore. But it is something in my memory. And Guru Maharaj told something to Prabhupada Saraswati. He was half happy. But that day, Guru Maharaj said, Prabhupada said to Guru Maharaj, you are Govardhan. That means foolish. Why you are not keeping the paper and pen with you? Anyhow, that was the style of preaching of Srila Govinda Saraswati Thakur. And preaching the Vaishnavism, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur classified everybody, we are Vaishnava, but we are not following our religion. Who is following something, he is Kanishtalikari, he is following a little more, he is Madhyamadikari, and who is following properly, he is Uttamadi. And that given exemplary sloka from Srimad Bhagavatam. And that time there was a big Pandit named Thakur. He was India famous Pandit, and he presided that meeting and Prabhupada even lectured that Bhagavad Katha in that meeting Prabhupada described, and that was very high standard preaching style. And that description given to Guru Maharaj, which way that Bhagavad Katha come down in this mundane world. Narad Goswami come one day to give a bath. And Vedanta said, I am not feeling happy. I give you many things, many Puranas and Mahabharatas, many things I composed Vedanta Darshan. Also, I divided Ved in 4 parts. Some Jodu, deep, author, God. But everything I have done for the conditioned soul. liberation and for the good good for the conditioned souls. Everything I have done, but I have not really sufficient. And what happened, I do not know. Then now it goes on chastising. You are the only authority whom everybody giving highest honor. And if you say, sometimes the yogis is the best, Gyan is best, Karmi is best, and you mixing bhakti with all the conception, the bhakti yoga, and which way you will get happiness in your heart. And he chastised very way, different way to get it back. And that story also he had given Guru Maharaj, Srimad Bhagavad knowledge. Srimad Bhagavad knowledge is extremely powerful, transcendental knowledge. A spark of that knowledge, if we take position in the heart of the conditioned soul, all the disturbance and illusory
present.
present? Yes, will go out from the heart of the conditioned soul, and they will get relief from this mundanity, relief from this mundanity, and they will get transcendental seed of knowledge, and following the practicing process, they can go up to Goloka Vrindavan and will get service to Radha Krishna and Mahaprabhu. This way, Guru Maharaj is giving some explanation here. And that's Guru Maharaj said, Chakkudanu dilajai janme janme prabhu. It is coming through Acharya, coming through Guru. And that type of Acharya was Srila Govinda Thakur, who can really give the proper vision to conditioned souls. And here Guru Maharaj said, what is the vision, proper vision? Now, who can show us that the pleasant light of Krishna, Loka, that vision is proper vision. And that is Shiva Virinchi Vanchita Jidhana Jagat Velila Dhali. That always eagerly waiting to get that Brahma seed, etc. Always wants that knowledge, that vision, that type of vision given by Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur. Mahaprabhu told, if you easily can try to distribute here, you cannot distribute these things. For that necessary to give your full, sincere attention and your holy mood of service. If you will try to engage, for that you may get it. Otherwise, that vision not possible to get. But through the association of the sadhus, that type of temperament, mentality will come to you, and easily you will get it. And when he established the Mahaprabhu's conception all over India, there also he not tried to stop his preaching. He wants to extend that preaching program over India. all over the world. And that way, when he arranged his power for distributing, and immediately he sent his followers first to London. That time it was idea of Indians who will come back from the England, America, German to do something. He will get more higher position and everybody giving hearing their conception. And for that, and also for the conditioned soul of over India and for out of India, all over the world, he sent his followers. But first when he sent, that time was very hard time. That is the time Indians was not very learned. And also other countrymen not giving much respect to India. That is, there was under control of British government. Big country and they have no life like that. But after that, they give him some respect, and first respect comes from German. That is, Guru Maharaj had some affection with German people. That is, German first given recognition of Vedic culture. And they also tried to do culture, that Vedic knowledge, and what is inside that, that they are trying to discover. Till they are trying. We are, and we are reading the papers and books. And many German people know Sanskrit. And they come first for learning Sanskrit and for learning the Indian philosophy and culture. And that way, they have got much inspiration from the Vedic knowledge. Anyhow, that is, our kings was that time living, our kings living in London, and our big personality, mundane personality they have. They are living in London and first started Prabhupada his preaching from London. And that time he sang one Maharaj, Tirtha Maharaj, and Goswami Maharaj later, and Samvidananda Das for learning barrister. That time barrister degree they are getting from London University. Anyhow, but their preaching was in the high society, something they preached. Lord Jetland and kings and queen, they met with one Maharaj also and given respect also. But it was in the high society, and they are not taking, they are giving respect to your religion, but not taking your religion. That way preaching not was so successful, first attempt. And when they come back, that time Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur thinking, whom shall I send? And they come back to take some their religious mentality. And it was a little hopeless for Prabhupada. And he's thinking, whom shall I send to London? But that time Prabhupada was showing sick and not the health was good. But spirit was very strong, and he told to Guru Maharaj, Lord Srila Maharaj, I want to send you to London. And after hearing that, anybody will be very much happy and inspired, and they will dance. But Guru Maharaj is thinking seriousness of that preaching program. And Guru Maharaj said, the Prabhu, I cannot understand their tune. I know English, but I cannot talk with them very happily. Their tuning is very disturbing for me. I cannot understand.
Intonation.
It not will be so fruitful maybe, but if you say, I can say, the Gosai Maharaj is fittest man. That time Gosai Maharaj not was Maharaj, he was Goswami. Everybody Chalu Goswami, his name. Aprakita Vishal. Vishal is title, Aprakita is his name, and he born in Goswami family. And he was, no doubt, he was very good teacher, and everything he can manage. All situations he can manage. That type of he have capacity. Then after hearing from Guru Maharaj, and Prabhupada called Gosai Maharaj, and he told to Gosai Maharaj, yes, then you go there to London, and Prabhupada said Gosai Maharaj. And Gosai Maharaj preached there something, and he established their mart, the Vinod Bani Gauriya mart, and established there also duty. He had got one day duty in the garden, and he had not a single farthing in hand. And he was very much disturbed for money. But with his chanting beads, he went one park. I do not know the name of the park, but they are chanting and have seen some shining something under the tree. And he has seen it is Vasudeva Murti. And it is brass, Vasudeva. Maybe brass or maybe stone form. But Vasudeva Murti, he took that Murti and come back to his quarter. Come back to his apartment, and who is working a room work, something cleaning, etc. She came and she told, oh Goswamiji, one lefafa is not envelope fall down there, I have said, it is must be your important something. And he have seen that envelope sent by one king, and there was 1,300 pound check. And before that day, he gave one lecture in Caxton Hall, maybe, with Lord Jetland. And that photo also published in London Review or some paper there. But when he had got that check, he immediately gone to the bank and he forgot to take his passport. And anything,
Identification.
Identification can identify anyone. But he put the check in counter, and that man said, "You are Goswami, everybody Saraswati Goswami, what is your proving?" Then Goswami will think, what is my proving? That is also necessary. Passport or something. He is thinking in the meantime, he has seen in the table there one paper, newspaper, there first page, his photo printed. And Goswami Maharaj said, "You see there in paper, I am a Lord Chetla." That man I have seen, I am very happy. He kept that 1,300 pounds.
Did he get that check and the deity on the same day?
I said,
You mentioned he's walking in the park chanting japa and he found the deity of Lord Vishnu in the park.
Yes.
When he went home on that same day, he got the check.
Same day, check maybe came yesterday,
But-
and it was fall down somewhere.
But it came in his hand on that day when he
That
came
day,
home.
Yes. The servant,
Right.
servant
Handed
came
it to him
and
that
she
day.
have got it.
Okay,
And she given to Goswami Maharaj's hand.
very good.
We heard this history also from Goswami Maharaj. Then he was very much inspired,
I'm sure he was.
and he wrote letter to all the king friends of India. He wrote maybe Baroda king or something like that, or Bardwan king. Check come from Bardwan or Baroda. But when he got one check, then he collected many checks from his king friend. And that was the intention of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur. Anyway, he wants to spread Krishna consciousness. And whole life he given for that. Not only that, he told lastly he was a great Jyotishi. And his calculation was very perfect calculation. He was great Jyotishi. Number one in India, you can say. He defeated many Jyotishi in Canada. Then his calculation not was wrong, but before his disappearance, he told, my calculation, now I am thinking it was wrong.
This is Goswami Maharaj or Guru Maharaj?
Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur.
Oh, Saraswati Thakur, sorry.
Before leaving this world, he told, now I am going 10 years before. But my calculation is wrong, and some devotee said, no Maharaj, no Prabhupada. It is fault of us, not fault of your calculation. And Prabhupada, unhappily, that accepted that idea.
Means?
Means they worked him to the bone.
The devotees of Prabhupada doing many things wrong,
Okay.
and that reaction coming to Prabhupada, and through that he lose some
All of his
lifetime.
Okay.
That
lost his
type of
potency of life.
idea. Some devotee told, and Prabhupada said, yes, it is possible.
Reluctantly accepted.
Anyhow, if devotee will do anything wrong, that's also coming to as Guru. That is Guru taking their charge of spiritual life. But his sweet will and very strong sweet will, after his disappearance also, all over the world blowing upon his disciples. And his disciples not leave his conception, but they are fighting with each other, and lastly everybody makes some mott, ashram, etc. In the time of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, Gaudiya Math was 64 Gaudi in India, maybe 65, one in London. But after that, it's become over 100. That is, every disciple, they are making bhajanashram and preaching center. Try to make who have capacity. Like case of Maharaj, Jajwar Maharaj, and Madhav Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, they are bhajanashram. Bhajanashram means that is also preaching center. Automatically it is becoming preaching center. And some of the disciples, they went to Vrindavan Dham. Anyhow, that preaching spirit of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, it's non-stopping way blow over the head of his disciples. And again, Bhakti Maharaj tried to take chance to preach. And he went to America for preaching. But Bhakti Maharaj's style was always the high society preaching style. Then he again not become very much successful. He went to Germany also, France, but not was very successful preaching. Only one very good philosopher come, and other Barnett, one Surje and another Barnett. That two people come from Germany, but not from America anybody. But he tried. But Srila Swami Maharaj, he had intention from the first time he is preaching live. Prabhupada said to everybody who knows the English, who can speak in English, you must try to preach English-speaking world. But Swami Maharaj's intention was for preaching from first time when he met in Allahabad with Srila Guru Maharaj. And after that he tried to preach in living within Grihastha ashram. In Bombay, when his business was in Bombay, that time he called Guru Maharaj's party there. And many times he tried with Guru Maharaj for preaching. But after Prabhupada, when mission was very disturbed and many disciples come out from that disturbed position, that time also Srila Swami Maharaj immediately collected Guru Maharaj for preaching. And he given his house, one house, lavatory house. Upstairs there are 2 rooms for Guru. And when Guru was going to Calcutta, preaching from Swami Maharaj's house. And Swami Maharaj himself is preaching, always his style was like that, more than his business, his preaching style. And he always trying to preach Krishna consciousness. And his friend circle was also so big. But everyone not giving so much respect. But he was not hopeless. And every day he is doing some meeting with Guru Maharaj when Guru Maharaj is living in his house and making some program. Then when he took sannyas, Srila Swami Maharaj, that time also he tried to make one mission headed by Guru Maharaj. Then Guru Maharaj was very enthusiastic, then he tried with Goswami Maharaj. And when Goswami Maharaj also was very enthusiastic, then he was not hopeless. He tried to translated Srimad Bhagavatam and stayed in Damodar temple there. And from there when he has seen nobody will go with me, then he alone started his preaching. And this song of Rabindranath Thakur I heard from him also many times and from Guru Maharaj. যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো। If nobody will come with you, when you are calling, if nobody will come with you, you don't be hopeless, you must try to go alone to your destination. That is the meaning of song. And Mahatma Gandhi also likes this song very much. And Saraswati Maharaj started alone. He has many friends. He has got in his business life and also his preaching life. And Dr. Radhakrishnan, who was Vice President of India, he also respected Saraswati Maharaj as his friend. And by his help, he published Srimad Bhagavatam first. India government gave him some money. And he makes some connection with Sumati Desai, etc. He gone to West. And there also he tried so much for preaching Krishna consciousness. Maybe his style was first like Bon Maharaj, the high society preaching style. But lastly, he not was hopeful anyway. And 1 year he suffered there in America, but not was anywhere hopeful. Lastly, he seated under the tree and chanting Hare Krishna and crying to very general class people. And that time, Mahaprabhu and Thakur Prabhu, they unanimously tried to give him support. Then we can say Mahaprabhu disapproved the high society program. And middle or low society that accepted Mahaprabhu. And after that everybody knows what happened. And we are so fortunate that by the mercy of Srila Swami Maharaj and by the mercy of Srila Guru Maharaj we have got many friends in the West now. The Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur's preaching was like that. He wants to demolish this mundanity and he wants to make clear the clouds of illusory environment. And wants to establish Mahaprabhu's conception. And where is little deficiency, he is giving his power to him. He come out and giving help to him to come out from the mind. And fighting spirit was very strong. We have seen his followers. All the followers, Giri Maharaj, Parvat Maharaj, and Giri Maharaj was learned man, but Parvat Maharaj and Aranya Maharaj, Sagar Maharaj, etc., they are not so learned, but their preaching was very strong and very educated society and fruitful. We have seen Aranya Maharaj, he not passed class 4 in primary school. But when he is giving lecture, we was very surprised to hear that lecture. We cannot understand the meanings of his word. Bengali words meanings we cannot understand. Like that, all the gist of the scriptures, they digested and they are giving again that knowledge to others. Like that. That is mercy of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, which is not. And Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, they are so merciful now all over the world chanting his name. And you have got that opportunity to come in the line of Mahaprabhu. It is religion, only religion for pure souls. Here, creed, caste, criterion, many divisions we can see here in Mandala. But in religion there is only one division, that is Bantha and Musta. Yeah, conditioned soul and liberated soul. Who is liberated, he also will get that service world by the mercy of Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. And conditioned soul, for them Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu appear in this mundane world, and after that their wills, by their wills, Srila Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, Srila Swami Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, etc. we are saying. But all the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu and Mahaprabhu and shining Acharya in the Sampradaya of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are first seeing in these age as Saraswati Thakur and non-comparable position of Srila Prabhupada. But Saraswati Thakur was other way very humble and very tolerant and always giving honor to others. In his character, we can see that. When he is starting to give lecture, he is seeing his disciples there in Guru. In his birthday, appearance day festival, what organized by his disciple as Vyasa Puja Day. That day when he is giving return lecture, he first calling the disciples as his Guru. Guru means who can take up from the illusory environment and will establish the transcendental environment. He is Guru. And he is calling the disciples, "Oh, Vipodu Dharan Bandha of God. And I am in danger position, and you all rescuer of myself. You are all rescuer of myself." And that type of humility we must try to follow in our life. Then we will get more benefit. And how much he was tolerant, that's also in his life we have seen. The many unqualified person doing wrong teaching, but he not ousted him. Anyway, one man was very bad and Prabhupada ousted him very sadly. But when that man understands his fault, then Prabhupada he wants to come to Prabhupada, but he cannot come to Prabhupada, but came to his disciple, associate. And from associate, Prabhupada heard that man again come. And Prabhupada said, "I cannot give shelter. to him. Impossible. But Nityananda Prabhu is merciful. He given shelter to Kala Krishna Das. Then you can give shelter. He given clues which way that man will get some benefit. He ousted, but he instructed, I must make out him. But Nityananda Prabhu is so merciful to the conditioned soul, then you not will leave him. That is my suggestion. But clearly he told that. He only told, the Mahaprabhu cannot keep in his society. But Nityananda Prabhu given shelter. This clue given to his disciple. Then how much he was tolerant, who cannot tolerate anything. But mundane fault of the jiva souls, it is within them. And if he wants to take out the hair from kambal, you know kambal? Blanket, then whole blanket will be finished. Then so much tolerated also, too much. His dearmost disciple broken his rules. Dearmost disciple broken his rules and badly. But Prabhupada was very angry to hear that, not only that his threat, he broke his threat. Why I take me like that? And but when that disciple comes, again they come back. He went to a room with him. And what, half an hour he talked. Nobody knows what he talked with him. But when he come out from the room, he is very nice. Then how much tolerant he was, you can understand through that. And always was, we can see, he was very humble with others. But he not done any compromise with bad preaching. There he was like lion, given an opposition and also protection of Mahaprabhu's concept. Somebody told like bull and somebody told like lion. Guru Maharaj's expression like lion, Guru Maharaj said, is always giving protection to his cuff. Lion's cuff?
Cub.
Huh?
Cubs.
Cuffs? So the Saraswati Thakur was our savior and come down from the Krishna Loka. Also he have another form in Audarja Mahaprabhu's farm. In Krishna Dham, his identification he himself gives as Sri Varsabhan Vivaito Das. Also, he shown his name to us, recently that under guidance of Rupa Goswami. And in that group, there are Kamalamani, Manjari, Guna Manjari. Guna Manjari, Guru Maharaj wrote it, Guna Manjari, Gorima Guna, Harivasana. Guna Manjari was Srila Govinda Maharaj and Kamal Manjari was Thakur. And then his seva he showed Nayana Mani Manjari. That was identification of Krishna Loka. Yeah. And many things but that program is glorification. Guru Maharaj himself done one sloka, and that was very nice, and you know that sloka maybe many of the devotees. That Nikhila Bhuvana Maya Chinna Vichimna Kotri, his first attempt, all disturbance in this mundane world, he wants to remove from the heart of the jiva soul. And Viduda Bahula Merika Mukti Mohanta Da, that 4 lines, and the whole character of Saraswati. And the knowledge world, Jnanamaya Bhumika.
Worldly knowledge. Worldly knowledge.
Worldly
knowledge. Worldly knowledge.
Worldly
knowledge.
World of knowledge.
World of knowledge. That's also Jivuka Bahula Mrita Mukti Mohantana. What always the saint and sadhu and the panditas always searching that kind of knowledge was giving a result, final result as mukti, liberation. That also Prabhupada demolished that platform. And Siddhanta Vidiraga Rantharadhe Sodhani. And he's given that clue. When you go up to Vaikuntha Lok, there also you not will be satisfied with that Lakshmi Narayan. There is 2.5 rough playing, 2.5. That is Daksha, Shanta and Ardha Sakha, half. Sakura, half in Narayan. There is no friendship, half friendship, half. But Daksha is there extremely played. Also in Ramchandra character, and also Bhagavad many of the incarnation of Lord, their Daksha is extremely playing that way. And up to Narayan Loka there is half Thakur. But they are also not giving satisfaction. That plane also cannot give satisfaction to the jiva soul fully. That is the preaching of Saraswati Thakur. Then he not took us up to Narayan Loka. But he took us and shown us that plane, that full unconditional service devotion, the unconditional service devotional plane, that is Kulakupali. And over that Vaikuntha Loka, but within the Vaikuntha area, but top of the Vaikuntha Loka, they are living that 5 kind of relationship with Lord is possible to get that type of a relationship with Krishna, we may get that type of transcendental knowledge Saraswati Thakur distributed, given to the conditioned soul. Shitilita Vidhi Raga Radha Radhe Sadhana. And where is exclusive service going Nirankar, that means continuously and blooming away, that Vrindavan Dham, their service to Radha Govinda, that position he tried to give to the conditioned soul. And that is the gift of Srila Saraswati Thakur in this mundane world. And that Saraswati Thakur, he took place in my heart. This is my prayer. That the mantra pranamantras means I cannot explain properly, but in the line of that. Siddhanta Vidhi Raga Radharadhi Sadhani Vilasata Vidhittam Bhakti Siddhanta Vani. That Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he will play in my heart with full joyful note. It is my prayer. And there is many alankar also. Pani means sound, vibration, and transcendental vibration. In the form of transcendental vibration, that Saraswati Thakur will play in my heart. It is my prayer. That way Guru Maharaj composed this sloka. And Guru Maharaj himself said, this is my highest ideal sloka. Srila Govinda Maharaj, Chinna Chinna Kastri, Vinuda Bahula Vaikam, Tino Hamanta Ratri, Siddhanta Vidhi Raga Radharadhi Sadhani, Vilasata Vidhittam Bhakti Siddhanta Vani. Jai Prabhu Srila Siddhanta Swami Thakur ki Jai. Mahaprabhu came today in the Barahalu near to Calcutta. There one sub-city, but not full city, sub-city. It is town. That Barahanagar, there is Bhagavad, different part, maybe Bhagavad. One devotee, Mahaprabhu given him the title Bhagavad Bhushan. There Mahaprabhu came and stayed today. And for that remembrance, our society, everyone is doing some festival today. Mahaprabhu again came to Sannyas in Bengal at first. There he stayed in Barahannagar. And that way also inside of the Barahannagar they are doing many big festivals. And Maharaj, Guru Maharaj is third brother. Guru Maharaj was first, second and third. The third brother or second brother. Number 3?
Third.
Third brother.
Third brother. He is also today disappeared. Guru Maharaj tried to get him in our this mosque as manager. He will stay. He has not got that opportunity. Anyway, his karma not towards so much favorable. He cannot join in this mission, but he was a very nice man. Guru Maharaj praised him many times. He is very honest and good Brahmin and strong health and in his life he not followed any false anything. But Guru Maharaj told his brothers, why you are not taking initiation in the line of Prabhupada Saraswati? They all have seen Prabhupada Saraswati. When Guru Maharaj come from his house, they all came to Mayapur and they talk to Saraswati Thakur, they hear from Saraswati Thakur. Unfortunately, they have not got that chance to take initiation from Saraswati Thakur. And after that, Saraswati Thakur also, Guru Maharaj when made mott here, Sri Chaitanya Saraswati, they are always going, coming, but Guru Maharaj cannot initiate them. So he did. But after, when you all join and see that they have got some inspiration, maybe 1983 or 84, that time Amar Babu, Satyam Babu, etc., they have got some inspiration. And that Satyam Babu took initiation from Guru Maharaj. But after so long time, and that is the difficulty which you can say. In the family of Krishna, there are also many, like Narakasu, he is son of Krishna, but he was also. And you know, Srila Maharaj has 3 sons. 3 at least also, you can say. And also, daughter not took initiation from him. Then it is depending upon their fortune. If you will try to make powder with a stone, corn of Lord Shiva, and give them for eating, they not will get result like that. It is not expression properly, no?
Unusual expression for us.
I can understand.
Highest doctor, Ayurvedic doctor, supreme Ayurvedic doctor, Lord Shiva. Then she was whole body made by whole science of Ayurveda, you can say.
Embodiment of
Ayurveda, that is good English. But sometimes they are giving example that this patient, you cannot do anything. If you make powder to Lord Shiva's body and give him, you cannot do it.
Even the potency
Get
of
life.
of that can't save the
Sometimes we are seeing that. The desire of Guru Maharaj was his whole family will come. But cannot come. But few of the very good fortunate, his nephew like Dibyendu Prabhu, Amalendu and Dibyendu, that both. They come in the line of Guru. They took initiation. Young. And when they took initiation, then very shy was that Satyam Babu. Then Satyam Babu took, his son took initiation. But he not took initiation. His son took that name Kalu. Kalu name, Kamalan name, I don't know. When he took initiation, then Satyam Babu very shyly took initiation from him. But it is after so long time. Then behind the Shukriti, what I am telling always, you have so much Shukriti that you come in the line of Krishna. And I have seen also. In my village life, my town life, everywhere I have seen, who have Shukriti, he must get it. And who have no Shukriti, if he will take birth from Krishna, he also not will get Krishna consciousness. And Sukriti coming by the grace of sadhu. That is the best Sukriti. Sadhu means who is the devotee of Krishna. He is sadhu. And his association, anyway you will get the sadhu's association. Association means your heart must be clean, otherwise it's not will will go in your heart. That is, you have some clean position and it will take position. Then fruit will come. And if you are not clean, then that Sukriti also you not will get. That chance. One man's fortune is like that. In this story we heard, the Lord Shiva and Parvati, they are Parvati Devi talking, telling to Shiva that this man your devotee and why he is too much Doridra. Doridra means poor. Why that man is very poor, he cannot eat every day. And he is your devotee. Give some money to him. And Lord Shiva said, if I give him, he not will take that. That type of fortune he have not. He is birth like that, then I don't want to disturb his karma. He is my devotee. Another life when he will get good opportunity. But this life I do not want to disturb. He will get his karma, that is good. The result of karma, he will get, that is good. But Parvati said, no, you give something to him. I cannot tolerate. He is very much poor. Then Lord Shiva said, if I give, he not will take it. That is his fortune. Then Parvati insisted, and Lord Shiva one gold ball put in the road where he is going. In the road, and Lord Shiva said to Parvati, see what result. I am giving that gold in front of you. He will take or not, he will take. He had no fortune, he not will take it. Parvati said, yes, it is gold shining, why he not will take? But that man, when going that part of that way, that man's thinking, oh, how much I have sense control, I shall see. This way I shall go closing my eyes. How much I have money capacity. And this way, maybe 15 feet or 20 feet, I shall go closing my eyes and I shall see how much I have. And he, that part of the way, he closed his eyes. And that is Sukriti necessary, that fortune, good fortune, making that Sukriti. We have sinned, but we are very hopeful. We are not hopeless to see that. While I born a rural village, and they are still not going car. Now 21st century comes, but still car not going that village. Maybe a big lorry, if he said, he will go this way. But what is my position, you see? It is only Sukriti given me chance to meet with the devotee of Guru Maharaj. And that Sukriti I have got maybe anyway from some good association. And that association, that a few days ago, maybe Boishak, month of Boishak, first, within 7th Boishak, I met that time many Vaishnava. And there I have done some Sankirtan and mentioned with them. Then I come my working place. And when I come, there I have got association of Guru Maharaj's devotees. Then behind that, some Sukriti work. Then maybe my heart was clean and I have got that chance. And now I born maybe there in very much rural village and unqualified person. But by the mercy of Guru Maharaj, you can say, now I have got some qualities, good qualities and qualification also, by the mercy of Guru. But all coming through that Sukriti. And this is very much necessary for the conditions. I am very happy. Unexpectedly what I have got, that is more than sufficient, I am thinking. I cannot expose fortune. But otherwise I am very poor. Till I am trying to continue the wills of Guru Maharaj, but fully I am not successful. And seeing many deficiencies I have, that is, I cannot fully give the form of the desire of Guru Maharaj. But Guru Maharaj is so much merciful. If I collect HNS or 1 rupee or 5 rupees, Guru Maharaj every day giving me much enthusiasm. He never told, oh, you have got only 50 paise today. Why you have not got 1 rupee or 5 rupees?
Yes.
Not told Guru Maharaj. Every day I am hesitating to go for collection. That is my nature, very other type of nature. I cannot beg. And begging in India is respectful. But I am not thinking begging is so much respectful. That is, I cannot beg to others. And every day Guru is teaching me. And every day giving inspiration. Someday I am getting only 50 paise and not getting anything. But Guru has never told me, oh, why you have got 60 paise, why not you have got much? Not told. He sent me for Madhukari also in Vrindavan. You learn which way they are doing Madhukari. Go and learn. Then I went with one my god brother for learning Madhukari. But that god brother is going, he is getting 1 bucket of roti, laddu, many things. Every day he is bringing. And Guru said, you learn from him which way he is collecting. Then I am going, he is going to the door and telling, Radhe Shyam. And they are opening door and seeing him. They are giving 2 roti, 2 puri or something, what they have. That boy is standing this way, not looking anything. And telling Radhe Shyam, sound doing. And they are opening door and giving something. And that way then Guru Maharaj said, you go alone now. Then I went alone and I also told Radhe Shyam. And they opened the door and I am looking them. And they are thinking, oh, this young boy, and he become Babaji, it is not possible. And they told him, Bhago, Bhago, get out, get out. We shall not give. They are not giving inspiration for begging. You go and do what? You can do what? Why you are begging door to door? That is, they are seeing my eyes. And now I am thinking, that time I cannot understand. now I am thinking they are seeing my eyes and seeing my figure. They are thinking this is not
Genuine.
qualified for begging. He must do work and get money. But Guru Maharaj does not make me hopeless. I am begging.
Even a beggar needs qualities.
I am getting 4 pieces of roti, maybe 6 pieces of roti, or something like that. And in many houses I am knocking, then I am getting very few. But Guru Maharaj is not making me hopeless anyway. He told me it is sufficient. You went there, that is sufficient. You carried out my order, that is sufficient. That was Guru Maharaj's mood, teaching. But Biren, his name was my god brother from Biren. He is getting so much. And I was very hopeless. But now I am seeing, sometimes I am thinking that what is the wills of Guru Maharaj, I do not know what is desire. He is making me now this position, and future what he will do, that's also I do not know. But as his wills, as his desire, he can do, he can make me. But I am his servant wants to stay in that position. That is my desire. I want to serve his lotus feet and also his mission, his teaching and his devotee. He told it is your service, I am trying as possible by me. And other things in his own hand, it is not mine. And I am happy. But always in trouble, but happy. Mentally I am very happy. That Guru Maharaj, Krishna, they are checking my blood and wants to take last drop of blood. Then I am more happy because they are not anyway leaving me. They are taking from me something. That is my happiness. And that is the mercy of my Guru. Oh, today, Jai Vishwas Srila Govinda Maharaj.